Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Aries for love. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, please check your other placements, and you're likely to find a message in there. Now, this could be with regards to a past, present, or future person. Past, current, or future person. It's whatever Spirit decides to pull through for you today. If you do like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me, then don't forget to hit that subscription button. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know whenever I post new content. So let's get into your reading. So Spirit, can we get some more cards, please, for Aries? For their current love situation, or the love situation you want to discuss today. Okay, so the overall energy for the reading, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So very much somebody walking away from being betrayed, stabbed in the back, ready to move forward. Very much walking away from things that no longer serve them, walking away from people, places that did them nothing but harm. And this particular Ten of Swords, the swords are all behind a bush, and you've got people standing there, or you can see like little heads behind the bush. I'm not quite sure if you can see it, but yeah, there's like lots of little people standing there that have, I don't know if they're the ones that have been stabbed. It's like he's walking away from, he's got up, given back the sword, stuck them back in them, and walked off very much. He's just walking away from being stabbed in the back. He's given up, betrayal, and he's very much moving forward and moving on, starting a brand new chapter. Now, in your particular energy, we have a Page of Cups. So you're actually wanting to give an offer of love out to somebody. You're very much happy to express your feelings. It starts something very, very new. Now, with that being a Page of Cups, that does suggest to me that you are starting, they're like brand new feelings. Maybe you want to start something as friends and move from there. It could very well be that you may be a little bit younger than the other person. Could be that you are a little bit more naive as well. But it does, to me, it looks like it's something where you want to be a little bit flirty, a little bit adventurous, and you want to have some light-hearted fun and offer out that cup of love to someone. Okay, so we do have a King of Pentacles in the reverse coming out as well, which is suggesting that you might be a little bit greedy. You also might be a little bit broke as well, with regards to that. So it's not suggesting that you're the most sustainable person. Maybe you've not got much stability behind you. But yeah, that doesn't really make much difference. You could be starting something new. You might be meeting somebody at work, and stability comes in when you're starting a new job. We do have a Hangman, which is suggesting that you need to release something, or possibly take a pause and look at something from a different perspective. It could very well be that where you're offering out just some light-hearted fun, it might be something where you've got a choice of people. We do have a Lover's card, so you have got a choice of somebody or people. You've got a choice to make potentially between lovers, and that could be why you need to stop and have a think. Not necessarily put people in third-party situations if that is something where you are experiencing multiple options. It's suggesting that you make a choice, and it is something where you potentially could have a long-term partnership and a very happy union on your hands. Now, your person's energy, we do have a King of Swords. So they are very much wanting truth, clarity. They're potentially an authority figure. They are somebody that likes to get things done, but they don't like any crap. So on this particular King of Swords, if you have a look above his head, he's not even holding the sword. The Ace of Swords is right above him. And it's very much somebody is giving him that sword, and it's the sword of truth. So he is very much only interested in the truth. So if you're coming towards him with rubbish, he will know straight away and will cut you off. So you need to be making sure that you are going towards this person with honest, truthful intentions and a lot of clarity behind what it is that you want. Now, the King of Swords doesn't have to be male. It's a personality trait. It could just as well be a female. So, we've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the upright, and the Seven of Cups in the upright to clarify this King of Swords. So, the Knight of Wands there can be a bit of a show-off, somebody that's reckless. Can also be somebody that is lacking some energy when he's in the reverse. Okay, so a lack of passion, or just a lack of energy in general. So, you King of Swords could be somebody that is a little bit not quite as fun and as passionate into things as you might want them to be. They might be a little bit slow and defensive. We do have a Three of Cups, so it is very much where they could be after more of a friendship and not necessarily anything passionate. They might just want things to start as a friendship, and because with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's very much they haven't got the energy at the moment, but they are looking potentially for friendship, and they are happy to have those joyful celebrations. Now, we also have a Seven of Cups, so it is suggesting to me that they also haven't made a choice. So they have got opportunities, they've got decisions to make, they've got options, but they haven't decided what it is that they want. You are seeing this as a potential marriage. You do see this as something that could potentially be marriage material. You could see it as being something that could be long-term, stable, very happy. Now, your person could be very much seeing you as being somebody they could be happy with that Three of Cups. Because, again, like I say, that is very much a card of joy, merriment, and fun. Whether they see you as being a lover or a friend, I'm not sure, but they can see you having a lot of fun. And like I say, you're seeing them as a potential lover, and happiness comes in with that. We've got a Page of Pentacles, making new plans, potentially getting a new job so you can have that stability. You want to be practical. Again, coming forward with an offer. We do have a Six of Swords in the reverse, which is suggesting to me that you're trying to move to calmer waters, but it is going to be a little bit of a bumpy transition. Potentially, if you've not been working for a while, it could be bumpy getting into work. It could just be that it's a rough start to this relationship if you're not in it already, because with your person wanting to just be friends and take it slowly, you might want something a little bit more fast. And we've got the Page of Wands to potentially clarify that. Again, very passionate, very confident, fearless, enthusiastic. There is a lot of page energy out here. So this does suggest to me that you could very well be a bit younger than your person, and that could be something that may be making them slow down and want to just be friends to start with. Maybe they are a bit older, maybe they've had to go through, or they've gone through certain things, and they are looking at you as going, do I really want to go towards somebody that's got page energy? Because a king is more likely to go for a queen or an empress. So whether they would want to step down to a page could be where part of them wanting to take things slowly are. Now, doesn't mean that you're immature or anything like that. It just, to me, it's just a very big, it's a brand new start. It's a big beginning. And you have to start somewhere, and it starts as being friends. And that is, to me, what the page energy is. It's very much starting it off as friends, and friends can develop into something else. And I believe that this is very much that, you're starting off as friends, And it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride going from friends to something else to get to this point where you may look at being married, or, you know, just happy, long-term, successful relationship. Now, part of your challenge is having this strength card. So part of your challenge, excuse me, I've just gone really tired all of a sudden. Oh, I do apologise. So this strength card is telling me that somebody's lacking some courage. That could be a person, because they have got that Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the challenge is to have courage and have strength, have that inner strength and have the courage to do something. Now, I've got a feeling if you are a little bit younger than your person, part of that courage could be to move forward, for them to move forward into a relationship with you. It could be that you need to have courage to move forward and develop this into a relationship and not just have it as a friendship. We do have a 7 of Wands coming out to clarify. So there could be a little bit of defensiveness going on here. I'm assuming this is potentially from your person, where they're going to be standing up for themselves. They are going to be being very assertive. They want to take the higher ground. This person, you know, King of Swords, very truthful, very honest, very assertive, very great at communicating, very good at standing up for themselves. And that is very much what this 7 of Wands is doing. So having the courage to stand up for themselves. Maybe you might need to have courage to stand up for what you want as well. It could very well be if you're going towards somebody or going towards them with page energy, they only see it as being a friend. So if you want it to be more than that, you need to make sure that you've got having the courage to go forward and do that. We also have the Hermit, which is telling me that somebody needs to be searching for their inner truth, which I'm guessing is potentially something to do with you and all this page energy of being friends. So if you want it to be more than friends, it's something you need to work out, and you need to make a decision on that, and you need to make sure that you're clear and communicating it over. It's also a card of contemplation, so it could be where your person might be sitting there deciding, do they want this relationship, don't they? Especially if you're younger, like I say. And it is something very much where they're trying to understand and search for the truth. And it could be very much somebody needs to work out their own truth and have a lot more confidence in themselves. It could be very much of your person, yes, he's the King of Swords and he's great in commanding, but he could be lacking confidence because, like I say, we've got that Knight of Wands there in the reverse. So there's definitely a bit of a lack of courage there, a lack of confidence. So, you know, meditating, having that inner courage to going forward for it. Now, we also have a King of Cups. Now, I'm believing that this is what you should be showing. And I think it's part of your challenge is to show that you actually are not just a page, you are a king. You know, part of it is to have that strength and the commitment and self-belief in yourself to show that you can be compassionate, caring and affectionate, and showing that you actually want to have that full relationship, not just be a friend. And it does to me look very much like it's something that you need to have the courage to go forward and say that, because that's what your person wants. They just want the truth. Now, if you manage to do that, the outcome will be, excuse me, don't know where that's coming from. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, which tells me that if you were feeling abandoned before and left out and alone, you're not going to be feeling left out and alone. You're not going to be feeling abandoned. You are going to be finding people. You are going to be, you know, in a... I've just thought, you know, these could be children as well, in these pages. If you're if you're already in a marriage, these could be your children, or they could be future children. But yeah, this is this 5 of Pentacles. Sorry, potentially is you coming out of being so here we had your King of Pentacles, a lack of stability, potentially starting a new job here, And that's very much, you know, moving forward, coming out of having that lack of finance, coming out of having the lack mentality, and we've got a 10 of Pentacles. So having wealth, fortune, you know, inheritance, actually having that stable, healthy, happy relationship and family. We do have a star card that came out in the reverse as well, which is suggesting that somebody is still going to feel a little bit insecure, but there's not really any need for it. But there is a little bit of insecurity there. It possibly goes back to me keep saying about somebody being older. Maybe the age is something that is going to make somebody feeling a little bit insecure, but it is something that they need to work on. Now, we've got a Queen of Wands here as well. So somebody is going to be very independent, funny, confident, sexy, passionate, going for whatever they want. Now, I've got a feeling that that could end up being your person. They could be a little bit insecure, but the Queen of Wands ultimately will have a lot of confidence. So yes, they could be insecure, but you can also have a lot of confidence as well, and you can hide those insecurities quite well. But yeah, very passionate, very driven, very loyal. And I do believe this is something where you're going to have a lovely outcome with this Queen of Wands. You're going to get that 10 of Pentacles with that Queen of Wands. As long as you come forward and show them that you are a king, not a page. You are wanting that full commitment. You don't just want to be friends. Okay? Now, the energies that we have out here then. So we have got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, Cancer. No, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, not Cancer. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, crikey, there's lots of fire and lots of earth. Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So basically we've got every single one already out. So your person could be any energy at all. Yeah. Now, I don't see that as a existing relationship. I do see that as very much a new relationship. It could be an existing one where you're already in a marriage. Maybe you are separated. Your person wants the truth. And at the end of it, you will be reunited potentially and have that confident new start. But I do see it as more of a new relationship. Right, let's get some romance angels, please, Spirit. And then we'll get you some Moonology cards as well. Okay, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Maybe that is something that somebody is fearing, potentially with that outcome, with that star card in the reverse. If there is an age gap, maybe somebody is feeling that they're not as attractive and they might think it might not be ongoing. We have engagement. Your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And we can see that from your lover's card. Right, let's get the Moonology oracle cards as well. See if we can give you some moon timelines. I don't know when the phases of the moon are, so if you want to have a Google, I really need to make a big list of when all of them are when I use the Moonology cards, so that I can maybe give you a rough idea. What's that one? Let's just turn itself around in the deck. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So if you want something, stick to it. If you want them, stick to it. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Communication is key, which we know because they are the King of Swords. New moon in Gemini, and a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Right, I hope that has given you something to look forward to, Aries. If you did enjoy your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Good luck, and thank you for joining me.